Hello.
Hello.
Good morning. Can you hear and see me?
Yes, I can.
My name is Jonah. What's your name, please?
My name is Koki.
Hello, Koki. It's nice
Hello.
to meet you.
Nice to meet
How
you
are
too,
you?
Jonah. I'm fine.
Mhm.
Today I'm a little bit excited because today for dinner, yeah, I will do barbecue, BBQ.
BBQ.
Yeah, with my coworkers.
Barbecue.
Yes.
I see. At home?
Uh, Sorry?
At home?
No, no, at the place for the barbecue, especially for barbecue.
Ah, really? You have that kind of place, specific place.
Yes, yes.
Oh, what do you call that one? BBQ place?
A BBQ place, or I don't know actually that kind of but yeah, there are some places for yeah we can we can barbecue
Oh,
without
okay.
any bringings.
Really? So
Yeah,
it's free. So everything is free. You have to do is just to bring your, of course, the meat. Yeah.
yeah, ingredient materials for barbecues are prepared by that place or that company. Yeah,
Ah,
yeah.
I got it. I got it. I was thinking that you're going to prepare the foods and then just go there and do the barbecue and
Yeah,
everything is
yeah.
there, the charcoal and everything's there. No, it's
Yes.
not like that. So you mean to say that you have to go there only and then
Only,
eat
yeah.
the barbecue. Like
Yes.
that. Okay, I got
uh,
it.
yeah, but mm, we can bring some more alcohol drink.
Mhm. Really?
Yeah,
No car
because
cage?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there is
So,
no additional payment for that.
so
So it's free.
before we going to the place, yeah, we actually buy the drinks at the supermarket.
Mm-hmm.
Just a drink. So the food are prepared. So yeah, just we bring
Mm-hmm.
myself and alcohol.
I see. So because they're only selling barbecue, they're not selling
uh,
alcohol.
we can buy the alcohol at the place, but it is a little bit expensive.
Yes, that's true. You know what? Here in the Philippines, if that is the case, for example, the shop is selling barbecue and
Hmm.
also alcohol. So
Hmm.
people go there to buy the barbecue and alcohol. So they're not
Hmm.
allowed to buy, uh, to bring anything from outside, especially alcohol. Or
Hmm.
else they have to pay corkage.
What is corkage?
Yes, corkage. Okay, so actually corkage, it's the payment. I'll give you the meaning of this one. So corkage is a charge. Okay, so
Church.
yes, it's a charge that corkage. Okay. Oh, this one.
Corkage. Oh, this is my first time I have hear say
Mhm.
this word.
A charge made by a restaurant or hotel for serving wine that has been brought in a customer.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's very famous and it's very common in the Philippines. So most of the shops. So that is why when you go to the shop, uh,
Uh-huh.
what we do here before going to the shop, especially in the barbecue areas, we
Mm-hmm.
have to do some research or we have to ask them personally if they pay or we need to pay corkage if we bring something from outside, especially alcohol. And if they say
Ah,
yes,
I
oh, we have to
see.
move to another barbecue shop because it's very expensive. So I think that mostly they ask for 500 pesos or 1,000. That is only the corkage. Whereas if you
Mm-hmm.
buy wine or
Mm-hmm.
alcohol from them, it's not 500, it's not 1,000, so maybe it's very less, it's just cheap. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like that. So yes, that is most of the barbecue shops here in the Philippines. They have
Mm-hmm.
their pork cage and also hotels,
Mm-hmm.
restaurants. Yeah.
Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. I know, I know, I know. Yeah,
Mm.
some, I think some, yeah, barbecue shops in Japan has
Yeah,
also
they do
like, yeah,
this.
corkage. I think.
All right. Okay, so that sounds so exciting later. So
Mm-hmm.
what time is that be? What time will you go outside to meet your friends?
Uh, it is about 4 p.m. Yeah, and I will take the train and I will meet them at 5 p.m. maybe.
Mm-hmm. 5 p.m. I see it. So, yeah, because today is Saturday. Tomorrow you have rest day still, right?
Yes. I can drink a lot of alcohol today.
A lot. What if you will get drunk? How can you go back home?
I don't know.
I think it's okay because you're a man, but if a woman, it's actually very difficult.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I'm not sure in Japan because here in the Philippines, so if you get drunk,
yeah.
then you have to ride a taxi.
Mm,
For men, it's a little bit okay. For men, it's a little bit
mm,
okay, but for women, it's not really okay.
mm.
Yes,
It's
it's very
dangerous.
unsafe. It's very unsafe. Yeah.
I see.
Okay, all right. So today we'll have here our teens get 2/3 of calories from processed foods.
Mm,
Yes. All right. So let's have words and phrases.
Combat.
combat.
We need to combat fake news.
We need to combat fake news.
Mhm.
Preservative.
Preservative.
This jam contains no preservatives.
This jam contains no preservatives.
Ingrained.
Ingrained.
The habit of reading is ingrained in her.
The habit of reading is ingrained in her.
Further.
Further,
He studied hard to further his career.
he studied hard to further his career.
Inequality.
Inequality.
Income inequality is a big problem.
Income inequality is a big problem.
Okay, any questions?
Mm, yeah, the second word,
Mm-hmm.
preservative, is
Preservative. Mm-hmm.
used as a noun, like a
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a noun.
countable noun. So yeah, the jam contains no preservatives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it is. Yeah. So I cannot imagine the preservative is countable.
Yes, it is. It is countable because we mostly
Mhm.
preservatives is by item, by unit.
Oh,
Yeah,
so the like kind or
kind. Yeah,
so
it's in a
some
group.
okay, okay,
Mm.
I see.
All right. Any other questions?
Nothing. Thank you.
All right. Let's proceed to the first question. Who is more likely to eat UPFs? Again, who is more likely to eat UPFs? Number two, what are UPFs low in? What are UPFs low in? Now, what happens during adolescence? According to Dr. Yanaya Chavez Ugalde, what happens during adolescence? According to Dr. Yanaya Chavez Ugalde. Okay, so to answer these three questions, we'll listen to the article.
Teens get 2/3 of calories from processed foods. A new study has shown that adolescents get around 2/3 of their daily calories from highly processed foods. Researchers from the universities of Cambridge and Bristol looked at food diaries of 3,000 young people. They found that ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, were commonly consumed. Those from deprived backgrounds, people of white ethnicity, and younger adolescents were more likely to eat more UPFs. Dr. Zoe Tumpakari is from the University of Bristol. She said they hoped the findings could help toward more effective policies to combat the negative effects of UPFs. UPFs are foods that contain additives, such as preservatives, sweeteners, colorings, flavorings, and emulsifiers. They also tend to be high in sugar, saturated fat, and sodium. They are often low in fiber, protein, and nutrients. Some researchers have suggested that the increasing consumption of UPFs is one of the drivers of the global rise in obesity, type 2 diabetes, and some types of cancer. Adolescents' food patterns and practices are influenced by many factors, including their home environment, the marketing they are exposed to, and the influence of their friends and peers, explained Dr. Yanaina Chavez Ugalde. She added that adolescence is also a time when behaviors, like eating habits, become ingrained. Another researcher said that UPFs can offer convenient and cheaper solutions to some families. However, this is likely furthering the inequalities in health that doctors can see emerging across childhood and adolescence.
Mhm. Is everything clear, or you'd like to listen one more time?
I think it is okay.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
Let's move on. All right. So, who is more likely to eat UPFs?
Um, People of white ethnicity and younger adolescents were more likely to eat more UPFs.
Yes, ethnicity.
Ethnicity.
Hmm.
Ethnicity is like tribe or culture.
Tribe. Yeah, yeah, tribe.
Tribe, yeah, I see.
Number two. What are UPFs low in?
They are often low in fiber, protein, and nutrients.
Yeah, it's unhealthy foods.
Yeah.
But it's delicious.
Delicious, yeah, I see.
Alright, so what happens during adolescence according to Dr. Yanaina Chavez Ugalde?
Um, what happens during the adolescence, uh, mm, behaviors like eating habits become ingrained.
Yes, it's hard. It's hard for them to change their
Mm,
habit or their way of choosing food, their preference.
I
Yeah,
see.
especially if when they were just younger and they have already used to eating UPFs, it's really
Mm,
hard for them to resist when they reach adolescence.
mm,
Okay, can you read out this article?
okay. Teens get two-thirds of calories from processed foods. A new study has shown that adolescents get around two-thirds of their daily calories from highly processed foods. Researchers from the University of Cambridge and Bristol looked at food diaries of 3,000 young people. They found that ultra-processed foods, or UPFs, were commonly consumed. Those from deprived backgrounds, people of white ethnicity, and younger adolescents were more likely to eat more UPFs. Dr. Zoe Tom,
Tumpekari.
Tompakari is from the University of Bristol. She says they hoped the findings could help towards more effective policies to combat the negative effects of UPFs. UPFs are foods that contain additives such as
Additives.
additives, not addictives.
Mm.
Additives such as preservatives,
Preservatives.
preservatives, sweeteners, colorings, flavorings, and emulsifiers. Emulsifiers. I will research it later. They also tend to be high in sugar, saturated fat, and sodium. They are often low in fiber, protein, and nutrients. Some researchers have suggested that the increase in consumption of UPFs is one of the drivers of the global rise in obesity, type 2 diabetes, and some types of cancer. Adolescent food, adolescent food patterns and practices are influenced by many factors, including their home environment, the marketing they are exposed to, and the influence of their friends and peers, explained Dr. Yanaina Chavez Gerd, Gerd. She added
Ugalde.
Garde, Garde. She added that adolescence is also a time when behaviors like eating habits become ingrained. Another researcher said that UPFs can offer convenient and cheaper solutions to some families. However, this is likely furthering the inequalities in health that doctors can see emerging across childhood and adolescence.
Okay. Any questions?
It's okay. Thank
Mm-hmm.
you.
Yeah, so what have you understood about this article?
Yeah, so the culture or the custom we created in the adolescence is very important, especially in
Mm,
food,
mm,
uh, yeah, food culture, or
mm-hmm.
yeah, so and it depends on the environment,
Exactly.
yeah, of the especially in home or
At
the
home, yeah,
yeah,
everything starts at home.
yeah, or parents, yeah.
Yes, it's wrong. But we cannot also blame those parents who sometimes rely on UPFs, especially if working
Mm-mm.
parents. Both are working parents. So
Mm-mm.
sometimes they're very busy and it makes them so stressful also to think about what kind of food they have to prepare for their children or for the kids
Mm-mm.
at home. So for that reason, they may try to do or proceed to UPFs even though they
Yeah.
know that it's unhealthy because it's
Mm.
the easiest way to
Mm-mm.
make their food. That is why it makes children that they're used to eating all those kinds of food, even if it is very unhealthy, because honestly speaking, they're delicious, right?
Yes, very delicious. Yeah, hamburgers.
Yeah, pizza, those are
Pizza.
my favorites. Yeah, so they're actually delicious, but they are
Mm.
unhealthy foods. Yeah.
Yeah, I like eating pizza and hamburgers or like something like that.
Hmm.
But so my parents are, I think, yeah, well, mm, uh, grow grow me or yeah, grow me well, I think. So
Mm-mm.
I think I like actually like pizza and hamburgers, but when I eat them, I feel a little bit guilty every time.
Wow. Because your parents didn't let you eat those kind of foods when you were
Yeah,
young.
yeah, not often. Yeah, let
Hmm.
me eat that kind of food. So because it is unhealthy.
That's right. Yes. And especially if you are living by yourself, if you're living alone, away from your family, away from your friends,
Mm-hmm.
of course you have freedom. So you can eat
Mm.
whatever you want to eat,
Yeah.
especially for us women, because we women, we have this kind of like monthly period. And most of the women, when during our monthly period, we crave a lot. Yes,
Ah,
we crave a lot. So we want to eat a lot of foods, any foods we
yeah.
want to. Because if we cannot eat it, we feel like I'm dying.
Mm.
Oh,
Ah.
yes, yes, it changes our mood
Mm.
instantly if we cannot eat the food that we are craving.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. My
like that.
partner says, yeah, the same thing.
Yeah, see, it's proven and tested.
Yeah. I can understand.
Yeah, that's so true. And they are very unhealthy, but they are really delicious. And it's
Mm.
easy to prepare.
Mm.
Right, it's easy to. But nowadays, like, are you so aware? Of course, everyone is now, I think, aware about UPFs, stuffs like
Mm.
that. But how do you combat, or how are you going to resist, at least resist, of eating UPFs food?
Mm. I I don't resist the eating yeah UPFs, but I'm not so much. I don't pay much attention to the that kind of foods, but yeah,
Mm,
I just care about eating vegetables or
yeah.
yeah, some supplements
Mm,
or yeah, something like that. So aside from eating UPFs, I I do something for myself.
I see. So it's
Yeah,
balance.
it's balance. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I think my feeling of guilty helps me to yeah not eating
Mm.
that kind of food.
That's good. That's good. It's a good guilt.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to discussion. Is it important to you to make a home cooked meal every night?
Mm, yes, it is important because home cooked meal every night is, I think, more cost effective
Mm-hmm.
compared to eating outside or
Exactly. Yeah,
yeah
practically
buying.
speaking.
Yeah. So this is the main reason I think that
Mm-hmm.
uh, it is important to make food by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
That's true. And when you prepare your food yourself,
Mm-hmm.
you can assure that it's safe, that it's clean and
Ah,
healthy.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, we
those
can
are very
understand the
important.
ingredients. We can understand.
Yes. Yes, you're aware of what you're doing, and you're aware of what you put in the food.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
very important because when we buy foods outside, especially in restaurants, of course, they use a lot of spices,
Mm-hmm.
yes, additives, preservatives in order
Mm-hmm.
for it to taste so good. But what about the water that they use? Yes, do
Uh-huh.
they clean the vegetables very well? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so all those stuff. So, economically speaking, practically speaking, home cooked meal, if possible every night,
Mm-hmm.
is very much okay.
Yeah.
Right. Now, do you think UPFs are the leading cause of obesity?
Hmm. Yes, I do. Yeah, because
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
UPS foods or UPS food were very delicious, like you said. Yeah. So, like according to this article, UPFs have the more additives and
Mm,
to that make food more delicious.
mhm.
Yeah, so it is a
Yes,
reason,
they
I
add.
think.
And also if people they're very reliant on UPFs,
Mm-hmm.
it's really hard for them to combat. It's really hard for them even to resist.
Mm.
Yes, even to resist because they're used to it. Yes, if
Yeah.
they cannot eat it, so they might feel that unsatisfied when they eat the food that is for them it tastes new for them, but it's
Mm.
healthier because they're used to eating those kind of processed foods.
Mm.
Yeah, so they become very reliant to those unhealthy foods, and it's hard for them to
Uh,
resist that, to combat that.
yeah,
Right.
and additionally, UPFs are easy to get or easy to
Yeah,
buy.
it's instant.
Yeah,
You just have to
instant.
hit it.
Yeah. So yeah, people yeah don't have to need buying ingredients and
Hmm.
cooking
Hmm.
and something the they don't need the process every process of preparing
That's
cooked
true.
food. Yeah, so that
Hmm.
is that causes addiction to them.
Yeah, yes. That is why it's additives.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And also, actually, UPF's foods that is displayed and stored in supermarket,
Mm-hmm.
it gives actually advantages and disadvantages.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, when it comes to the government, when it comes to the economy.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because of course they give tax to the government. Yes, they
Mm-hmm.
give tax to the government. Government benefit from that, the profit. Yes, and also it's disadvantage if people eat too much, if people become reliant
Mm-hmm.
in that UPF's food. But it's good, actually, it gives an advantage and disadvantage. And according to the next question here, like we have here that should the government or should UPFs have a higher tax to
Mm,
discourage people buying it?
yeah, I think it is a good way because cigarettes are like the same thing happen.
Yes, we don't have so much time. I'll see you next time.
Yeah.